guys, and welcome to this episode of Digital Classroom. And we have very special guests with us this time. We have a whole group from the people from BenQ. Now, BenQ actually make Digital Classroom possible. So we thank the guys very much for that. So we have here, and let me start by asking them who they are. I know already who they are, but you guys don't. So introduce yourself, please, and what you do at BenQ.
Hi, I'm Wen, and I'm the business manager.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And next to you is...
Oh, hi everyone, I'm Jason. I'm like Wen, I'm a business manager at BenQ. And both Wen and I, we flew, 16 hours from Taiwan to the Western Hemisphere, to the Netherlands.
Long flight, right?
Yeah, and we are very fortunate and very happy to have this opportunity to see your studio.
Nice. And you are?
Hi, I'm Bonnie. I'm the business line manager for LCD Monitor here in BenQ Europe. Yeah.
Now, one of the things is like, I believe it was last year, I was at the photography show, and I love photography, right? I love images, I love colors, and I was just walking around, and by accident, you were on the same booth that I was on. And I remember Jason saying, okay, Frank, you have to see this monitor. We have this new line of monitors, and it's Adobe RGB, and finally it's affordable. Now, a lot of people know you guys from gaming monitors, right? You have one of the best gaming monitors in the world. You actually have a cheating section in there, but we're going to talk about that later.
Yeah.
So a lot of people know you from great gaming monitors. However, they don't make the connection to high-end professional photography because that's more for the other brands. Now, why is BenQ stepping into this area?
It's really because that we found more and more people that love photography and love to take photos, but it's very difficult to find a very good one or a very affordable one when they do the photo editing. So that's the reason why we want to provide these group of people a very good solution. That's why we step into this field and try to know more about how these people think and what can we improve ourselves to provide more features to fit their needs.
Yeah, because that's what I really like. When I see something in the monitor, you always ask me for input.
Yes.
And a lot of manufacturers don't. They just let me use the products, and then when I say, okay, I have an idea for this, they go like, cool. Mm-hmm. And with you guys, I actually have the feeling that you are incorporating this and you are listening to your end users.
That's really what we are very strong for. By like gaming monitor as well. We listen to the users, not just gamers, but also each field. Photographers or video editing professionals. We want to work with them and know what they're thinking and know what rooms can we improve. There are always a lot of rooms to improve. So then we want to know, what features can we find and to fulfill those unmet needs. So that's what we love to do, and we love working with all the users and professionals like you. Yes.
And you actually started with 2 lines of monitors. You have the high-end monitors, and you actually also have an enthusiastic monitor. Now, I'm using the enthusiastic monitor. It's the 2700, and I really love it. It's an Adobe RGB monitor, 27-inch, which for me is the perfect size. Now, normal brands will start out with only one monitor. BenQ started in 2 lines. Can you very briefly tell the people the difference between the 2 lines?
Actually, we started with the higher end line first.
The 24-inch.
The 24-inch, the PG2401PT. And then we found that there are a lot of people cannot afford those that high-end monitor. That's why we think, okay, maybe we should also consider more, amateur one or more enthusiastic. I'm sorry about my tongue.
Don't worry. Enthusiastic monitor.
Yes, enthusiastic level, right? So the big difference is really, I would say, very subtle to enthusiastic people, but very serious for the high-end people like you. The high-end one, we focus on more color accurate spec in terms of like uniformity or delta E, those kind of very technical part. And also the high-end one will get the color certificate like G7,
Fulbright, Europe.
Yeah, those type of certificates. But for the SW line, we're focusing on a much more broader crowd. We want to make a more affordable monitor for them. Yeah.
I have to be honest. I'm working with the 2700, and it already blew my mind. It's very, very good.
Thank you.
That's nice. Now, what will be in the future for BenQ and high-end monitors? So what are you working on?
Yeah, actually, we will be launching a new series that's PV, and we will also start with the 27 one, and that will combine the video editing and also the photography features. Yeah, so there will be another new series that we will hoping to enter, and especially for the professional users. Yeah.
Basically, it will be our flagship model, catering to people who have photography needs as well as video editing needs. So it will be one machine to suit both needs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, now you also have some options in there like a preview mode for Adobe RGB, sRGB. Is that something you will work further on? Will there be more features like we talked about the gaming monitor? So guys, one moment, we're gonna get there. So what are the features that will let BenQ stand out from, let's say, another brand?
Actually, the features you just mentioned about to preview the Adobe RGB or sRGB, that kind of features we will keep continue because that is very popular from our users. So we will keep them. And furthermore, we will create more features like you can actually preview 2 different color space and just using the OSC control. So you can preview 2 different color space in one screen.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that you can you don't need to switch the Adobe RGB or sRGB, but you can see both color space in just one screen. Something like that, yeah.
Okay, and how about the future in sizes? Will BenQ stay to 27 inch or will you go larger?
Oh, should we give it away? I don't know.
We never prepare the questions.
Yeah.
We'll just share that we will have a 27-inch flagship model this year.
More and more are coming.
Yeah, more and more are coming. So stay tuned to his show because he will be the first one to know of our future.
Sneak peek.
Yes,
Yeah.
our future
At Frank
plans
show, yeah.
in terms
Yes.
of product roadmap.
Yeah.
And as soon as I'm allowed, I will tell you guys. Now let's talk about the gaming monitor because we were talking in our studio and it actually cracked me up. You said we have a gaming monitor on the market and on a lot of forums they actually call it cheating. Now I know some of you guys actually also love to play games. I'm a big Battlefield lover and I love, of course, Call of Duty. And I actually told them what I need is a monitor that has a negative response time because I get shot all the time.
Yeah.
And then I got a response that I didn't expect. So please tell me about that awesome feature.
Okay, so first of all, not just that feature, overall our, we call it eSports monitor, not just gaming monitor, but eSports, okay? It's very, very serious for gaming.
Sorry.
Well, I have to correct you on that one, sorry. Because it's like Olympic game, okay? IEM, those type of tournament to gamers, to professional gamers, they are like Olympic. They are, we treat them as the athlete, very professional athletes. And the monitor we provide them is like a sports equipment and to help them to win the game. Okay, so all the monitors we developed has the best input lag in the market. And so, not just the response time, not just the refresh rate, but also the input lag. Overall together, we provide them the smoothest way when they play the game. And the feature you were talking about, it's called Blackwell Iser. It's a very nice feature. So we jack that with the color setting, and make sure that when they turn on the Blackwell Iser feature, they can actually see enemies faster than they see you. So you won't get shot, but they got shot first. So that's what you need.
Awesome.
Yeah.
After all, this is sports, so winning is everything.
So win or lose.
Yes, it's either win or lose.
But isn't it like,
And we want to be on the winner's side.
yeah. So if everybody has the BenQ monitor, that feature doesn't make any difference anymore. So in essence, everybody should get a BenQ monitor.
If they are smart, they would get a BenQ monitor for sure.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Then everybody will be equal. When they're using the same equipment.
Well,
Same standards.
By that time, we'll come up with new features. Newer features.
They will keep improving.
Yeah, we'll keep
of course,
improving.
yes.
Awesome. Now, what is your opinion about where the photography market is going? Because we have higher resolutions, higher dynamic range, bigger color spaces. Now, as BenQ, I understand that you're not only just delivering a monitor, you're also looking at the market and the future. So what is, you think, the most exciting thing that's happening now and that will happen in the nearby future?
Actually, we find out during this year's the photography show, and we find out more and more cameras right now has equipped with the 4K or even 8K, and this kind of a resolution may need larger size screens and more detailed resolutions and more sharp image, and that is what currently we observe that, and yeah, that's what we are going to move forward to this kind of directions.
So 4 and 5K in the future will be an
Larger
option.
size,
Larger
and
size
higher
and
resolution,
higher
and of
resolutions.
course better color.
Yeah.
You know, now is we're talking about Adobe RGB.
Okay, so and we have another new thing. You're gonna renew Digital Classroom for another year. I just heard.
Yes, yes. So for those fans of the Frank Doorhof's Digital Classroom, well, looks like we'll have more coming up.
Yeah, we are for at least another year. And now I have to say one thing, and this is not because the cameras are rolling. And I told you this at the photography show. A lot of people send me stuff. And a lot of people want me to test stuff. And a lot of people expect me to tell positive things about them. Now, I have a reputation to uphold. If I tell somebody, you have to buy this monitor because it's a good monitor, they have to go blind. And they have to just buy the monitor and have to trust me. And you guys, over the past year, you've answered all my questions. Even if I have questions from consumers, they ask me that are too technical. I send them through to Jason, and he replies very fast. This is something I want to say on camera. This is just awesome. We work with a lot of brands, and I have to be honest, the interaction with BenQ is very, very good. And
Thank
I
you
just
so
hope
much.
that you continue this
We will.
Yeah.
We will.
We will.
and release
sure.
new monitors, of course.
Yes.
We're going to test them out and going to show you guys, of course, in video.
Yes.
So I would like to thank you guys so very much for being here. Do you have
Thank
any
you for
closing
having
words?
us here.
Yeah.
Let's share about the PG2400PT.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to be something cool.
Well, actually, next month we will be releasing our PV3200PT monitor, which is a 32-inch monitor specially made for video post-productionists. It will have a larger workspace because it will be 4K in resolution, and we also offer 100% Rec 709 color space, and you can also run hardware calibration on that color space.
Yes.
All on top of that, you also get preset modes, convenient modes such as EBU, which is the European Broadcasting Standard, as well as the North American Broadcasting Standard called SMPTE.
That's awesome. So that's for all the video guys
Yes,
out there.
all for the video people. Yes,
That's nice.
something for them to look forward to.
Yeah.
So
A lot of planning and work, research and development had gone underway for the release of this monitor. So we're really excited, and we actually demoed this unit at the photography show. So if you were there at the photography show, you may have seen that upcoming model already.
awesome. I'm going to look forward to that one. Okay, thank you so very much for being here, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And I'm looking forward to another year of BenQ greatness.
We're looking forward to that too.
Yeah,
Awesome.
happy to work with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.